God says, "This is not an ordinary hour. This is the turning point for your life. This is your final opportunity to open the door for my financial blessings to pour into your life. The window is narrow, the moment is urgent, and the time to respond is now." If your soul feels the trembling hope rising within you, do not hesitate. Type "Amen" below to declare you are ready for what I am about to release. When you comment in faith, you open a new path for my favor to touch every part of your story. You may have waited, doubted, or even felt forgotten, but I want you to know, my child, I have seen every tear, every night you prayed for breakthrough, every morning you woke up still believing, still hoping for a miracle. You are not here by accident. You have not come across these words by chance. I have orchestrated this very moment as your last call to step into the abundance I promised my children. Let my words wrap around you like a cloak of protection, because I know you have carried heavy burdens and fought unseen battles. The enemy has whispered lies into your mind, convincing you that lack and struggle are your portion. But today I am speaking directly to you. Your story is about to shift. My power is greater than any force that has held you back. My blessings can break through walls you thought would never fall. My financial miracles do not depend on your past, your failures, or your fears. They depend only on your willingness to believe, to trust, and to open your hands to receive. In the book of Deuteronomy, I declared, "I will open the heavens, the storehouse of my bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands." My promises were not only for ancient times, but for this very day for you, right where you are, reading and listening now. The world may measure you by what you have, but I measure you by your heart, by your courage to believe when others would give up. Do not walk away. This is your last chance. I see how you have stretched your resources, how you have tried and failed and tried again, how you have quietly helped others even when your own wallet felt empty. I have not forgotten your sacrifices. I have not overlooked your faithfulness. Every seed you have sown, every gift given, every act of generosity has been written in my book. Now, as you stand at the threshold, I am calling you to cross over from lack to plenty, from worry to peace, from surviving to truly thriving. If you trust my power to move mountains and make a way where there is none, then declare it now. Comment 11:11 to show your faith is alive. Let your heart be bold, because faith without action is incomplete. When you type these words, you are not just interacting with a video, you are stepping into a spiritual contract with me, the God who owns all the treasures of heaven and earth. Nothing is too hard for me. No bank account is too empty, no debt is too big, no dream is too impossible for the one who calls stars by name and counts every hair on your head. I want you to pause and imagine. What would your life look like if my financial blessings began flowing freely and supernaturally into your hands, starting today? How would you feel if all those anxious thoughts about bills, about your family's needs, about the dreams you set aside because of money, if all of them began to dissolve in my presence? I am not promising a life free from challenge, but I am promising you the resources to overcome every challenge. When you walk with me, I supply more than enough. When you believe, I multiply what you have. When you trust me, I open doors no person can close. Let me tell you, you are chosen, you are set apart. My favor rests on you, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am. My love is unconditional, but my blessings require your yes. Say yes to me today, not with empty words, but with a heart surrendered and a spirit ready to receive. The world may tell you there is no way out, but I am the waymaker, the miracle worker, the provider who never fails. If these words are stirring something deep inside, don't hesitate. Give this video a like to seal your agreement with me. When you show up in faith, I show up in power. I want you to know, even now, angels are being dispatched to bring new opportunities, unexpected provision, and breakthroughs in areas where you have only known delay. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are not abandoned, you are mine. The path to my blessings may not always be easy, but it is always possible when you keep your eyes fixed on me. The enemy may try to distract you, to discourage you, to convince you to walk away right when you are closest to your miracle. But I am telling you, hold on a little longer, believe a little deeper, trust me a little more. You are standing at the edge of the greatest financial breakthrough you have ever seen. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not compare your journey to others. Do not let the voices of doubt and fear drown out my promises. I have said in my word that I will never leave you or forsake you. My presence is with you even now, wrapping around you like a shield. My power is working on your behalf, shifting circumstances, opening doors, and making a way in the wilderness. You are not alone on this journey. I am leading you every step of the way. As you continue to listen and let these words sink deep into your spirit, I ask you to comment 222 if you trust that your breakthrough is coming. Your trust is the seed, and I am the Lord of the harvest. When you move in faith, I move in miracles. When you step forward, I release blessings you never imagined possible. Remember, my child, this is your last chance to receive what you have been praying for. The time for hesitation is over. The hour for waiting has passed. Now is the moment to say yes, to believe, to receive. I am the God who brings streams in the desert, who turns mourning into dancing, who takes the little you have and turns it into more than enough. Open your heart, open your hands, and get ready. Your financial miracle is on its way. Beloved, do not let the weight of your worries make you feel small or unseen. My eyes have been fixed upon you since before you ever spoke your first prayer for help. Even now, in this moment, I am closer to you than your next breath. I know the unspoken cries you keep hidden in the depths of your soul, the desperate questions about your future, the anxious fears about provision, the silent tears you shed when you think no one is watching. I am the God who collects every tear and turns it into a testimony of my faithfulness. So many times, you have wondered if your breakthrough was delayed, if perhaps it had passed you by. But I assure you, every second of waiting was a preparation for the miracle that is now within reach. There is no power on earth or in the heavens that can block what I have chosen to release into your life, except your own unwillingness to believe. This is why I speak with such urgency. Do not allow doubt or distraction to snatch this last opportunity away from you. My promise is true, and my supply is endless. You have been told by the world that prosperity is reserved for a chosen few, but I am telling you that you are my chosen one. My word says, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it." I long to see you step into this reality, not just so your needs are met, but so you can be a living example of my goodness. My financial blessing is not a fleeting moment or a lottery ticket. It is the continual outpouring of my favor, a river that flows when you root yourself in me. Comment 333 now to declare your faith and agreement with my promise. You have seen others prosper and have asked in your heart, "Why not me, Lord?" I want you to know there is no limit to my resources. and my love for you is as great as my love for anyone else. My miracles are not dependent on your history, your background, or your qualifications. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for a heart that is open, willing, and ready to trust me above all else. When you believe, the impossible becomes possible. Let me remind you of Abraham, who wandered without knowing where he was going, but believed my promise and became the father of many nations. Let me remind you of the widow in Zarephath, who gave her last bit of flour and oil, and watched as I multiplied her supply beyond all she could imagine. Their stories are not just ancient history, they are blueprints for your own miracle. When you dare to believe, I unleash the same supernatural provision in your life. You too are part of my story of abundance. Sometimes the enemy tries to make you believe that your setbacks are permanent, that the debts you face will always be mountains too high to climb. But hear me, I am the God who moves mountains. I am the one who canceled debts, set captives free, and provided manna in the wilderness. I can do the same for you. My blessings will come in ways you never expected through opportunities, relationships, open doors, and divine ideas. If you receive this, comment 555 to mark this moment as a turning point. My child, I have not brought you this far just to leave you empty-handed. The same hands that form the universe are the hands reaching out to bless you right now. Do not let fear stop you from reaching back. When you step into faith, you are stepping out of the shadow of scarcity and into the light of abundance. My kingdom is not about barely surviving, but about living in overflow enough for you and enough to bless others. I want you to see yourself as I see you, blessed, favored, equipped, and provided for. Let me speak directly to the shame you may carry about your finances. The enemy has tried to tie your worth to your bank balance, but I declare today that you are valuable to me regardless of what you have or lack. My blessings are not earned by striving or performing. They are gifts given from the heart of a loving Father. Release your grip on the shame and take hold of my grace. This grace empowers you to prosper, to rise up, and to stand tall even when the world expects you to bow down under the weight of lack. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. As you continue to listen, I want you to envision every area of lack in your life being touched by my hand. Imagine your home filled with laughter, your table always with food, your wallet no longer empty, your dreams no longer on hold. I am the God who can turn the smallest seed into a great harvest. Trust me, and you will see doors open that you could never have forced open by your own effort. My spirit is hovering over you right now, ready to breathe life into every dry and barren place. You may ask, how will this happen? My answer is simple: by my spirit and not by your might. I will guide you to new opportunities, inspire ideas, and bring divine connections. Stay alert for unexpected invitations, sudden phone calls, or chance meetings that will mark the beginning of your financial turnaround. I am working even when you cannot see it. I am preparing a way where there seems to be no way. If you are ready to trust me for the impossible, type 1212 in the comments and let heaven and earth witness your faith. Each time you take a step in faith, no matter how small, you draw closer to the abundance I have prepared for you. I am the God who rewards those who diligently seek me. Do not let this last chance slip through your hands because of fear or uncertainty. My presence goes with you into every room, every conversation, every challenge. You are never alone, not for a single moment. I am fighting battles you cannot see, silencing accusers, and opening doors in the places others have said were forever closed to you. Trust that my timing is perfect and my plans for you are good. Even now, the atmosphere is shifting and new provision is coming. Get ready to see miracles manifest in your finances, miracles that will leave you and everyone around you in awe of my goodness. Remember, I do not give as the world gives. My blessings add no sorrow, they bring peace, joy, and freedom. You are about to walk in new levels of financial favor, but above all, you will walk with me. No treasure on earth compares to the treasure of my presence. Hold tightly to me, and all you need will follow. Stand firm, remain faithful, and prepare your heart for the flood of blessings that is about to overflow. My precious child, there are seasons in life where it feels as though every door remains shut and every attempt you make ends in disappointment. You wonder if you are overlooked or if your prayers are not worthy of my attention. But I am here to remind you, once again, that I have never taken my eyes off you for even a single moment. Every hardship you have faced, every sleepless night, every anxious thought about how you will provide for your loved ones, I have witnessed it all. I have carried you through storms that would have destroyed others, and I have preserved you because your journey is not over. In fact, your greatest chapter is about to begin. There is a divine reason you feel this stirring in your heart right now. It is my spirit drawing you closer, pulling you away from the voices of fear, lack, and despair, and inviting you into a new dimension of faith. You have questioned whether it is too late for you, whether your mistakes or missed opportunities have canceled your blessing. Hear me clearly. My grace is greater than your failures. My love is not limited by your past, nor is my power weakened by your uncertainty. If you are ready to receive, let your faith speak by commenting 777 below. This is your way of saying, God, I believe you are not finished with me. When the world tries to define your future by your current circumstances, I look at you and see my child, a vessel of potential, a chosen one marked for favor. I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. My provision for you is not just a promise, it is a covenant sealed with my unbreakable word. I have always provided for my people, from the days of manna in the wilderness to the miracles of multiplication through my Son, Jesus. These stories were written for your encouragement, to prove that what I did before, I can do again right now for you. Perhaps you have spent years chasing opportunities, trying to force doors open with your own strength. Perhaps you have even been tempted to give up, to settle for less than what your spirit truly desires. But I want you to pause and remember who I am. I am the God who makes rivers flow in the desert, who brings water from the rock, who causes oil to never run dry in the jar of the faithful. There is no shortage in my kingdom, and there is no limitation in my ability to bless you. The only question is, will you trust me enough to surrender your fears and step forward when I call? There will be people who cannot understand the shift that is about to happen in your life. There will be those who question why you are being blessed while others struggle. Do not let their opinions shake your confidence. I am doing this so that my glory can be seen, so that others will know it was my hand and not your effort that brought the breakthrough. Your testimony will be a light in the darkness, a declaration that I am still the God of miracles and provision. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. In the days to come, you will notice small and large that my favor is being released over your finances. Expect calls with good news, unexpected gifts, canceled debts, opportunities that align with your deepest dreams. Expect to find resources where others see none. As you continue to trust me, I will lead you step by step, day by day. This is a journey, not a single moment, and I will be with you for every step. If you believe that my blessings are being released even now, comment 999 to stand in agreement with me. Remember, financial blessing is not only about money, it is about freedom, joy, and the ability to fulfill your purpose without fear or limitation. I want you to be a vessel of generosity, to lift up others as I lift you. My favor on your life will be a ripple effect, reaching your family, your friends, your community, and beyond. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you stuck in lack and fear. But his lies are broken now, for my truth is greater. Child, I urge you to speak life over your situation. Do not let negativity or complaints steal the miracle I am bringing. Speak my promises out loud. Declare that you are blessed, that you are the head and not the tail, that abundance and provision follow you because you are mine. Use your words to open doors, not close them. Every declaration of faith moves the mountains in your path. Every prayer brings the answer closer. Every act of trust releases a new wave of my power. You are not waiting on the world to give you favor, you are receiving it from my hand. Do not measure your possibilities by what you see or by what others say. Instead, look to me. I have set before you a table in the presence of your enemies, and I will anoint your head with oil until your cup overflows. Lack and fear are not your inheritance, blessing and abundance are your portion. If you are ready to walk in this new reality, comment 1010 below to declare your faith. My child, there is a special anointing resting on you now, even as you listen to my words. I am releasing wisdom for financial decisions, clarity for business and career choices, and discernment to avoid traps the enemy sets. I will give you ideas that prosper, connections that bless, and opportunities no one can steal from you. Stay close to me, for my spirit will guide you at every turn. Do not let the noise of the world distract you from this truth. There is a time for everyone, and this is your appointed season. Do not let it slip away because of fear, delay, or the opinions of others. I am the one who called you, and I am the one who will provide. Trust me with all your heart, and watch as I turn your life into a testimony of my faithfulness and provision. Your last chance for this breakthrough is not to frighten you, but to awaken you. This is the hour to arise, to believe, and to claim what is already yours through Christ Jesus. Step out in faith and walk into the abundance I have prepared, for I am a God who keeps every promise. My beloved, as you continue to hear my voice, I want you to recognize the sacredness of this moment. You may feel surrounded by uncertainty, but I am surrounding you with favor. You may see problems on every side, but I am the God who turns every battle into a breakthrough and every setback into a setup for greater blessing. Your journey has not been easy, and I know the weight you carry. Yet, I am reminding you now what looks like the end to you is only the beginning of a new chapter in my plan for your life. The world measures success by what is seen, but I see what others cannot. I know the sleepless nights when you worried about bills and wondered how you would provide for your loved ones. I have counted every anxious breath, and I have felt your sorrow. I have not turned away from you, I have drawn even closer. Today, my heart is moved with compassion, and my hand is reaching out to lift you from despair into hope, from lack into divine provision. I have not allowed you to reach this moment by chance. There is a reason why you feel this urgency, this sense that time is running out and something must change. My spirit is awakening you to your true identity, not as a victim of circumstances, but as an heir to my promises. I want you to see yourself as I see you, strong, chosen, destined for more. If you trust my promise for your life, comment 888 and let the world see that your hope is in me alone. There is a divine transfer about to take place. The resources of heaven are moving in your direction, and no power of darkness can block what I have determined for you. My word declares, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The blessings that are coming will break every cycle of lack, every curse of poverty, every pattern of worry that has followed you for generations. You will become a testimony, not only to your own family, but to everyone who has ever doubted the greatness of your God. My child, I am not limited by economic conditions or the opinions of men. The same God who fed thousands with a few loaves and fish is the same God speaking to you now. I can multiply what you have, even if it seems small. Do not despise your beginnings. Your obedience is the seed for a supernatural harvest. When you step out in faith, I step in with miracles that go beyond your imagination. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There will be days when you still feel the pressure, when it seems like the enemy is gaining ground. But remember, the battles you face are not signs of my absence. They are evidence of the great destiny I have placed upon your life. The greater your calling, the greater the resistance. But my power is made perfect in your weakness. I will fight for you, and you will hold your peace. If you choose to stand in faith, comment 444 to declare that you will not be moved by fear. Open your hands, not only to receive but to give. My blessings are never meant to be hoarded or hidden. As I pour out abundance into your life, I want you to become a channel of blessing to others. Generosity unlocks a new dimension of favor. Give with a joyful heart, and watch as I multiply your resources, turning every act of kindness into a new wave of provision. Your giving, even when it felt small, has never gone unnoticed by me. You may think you have missed too many chances, that your time is past, or that others have taken what was meant for you. But I am the God of restoration. I will redeem what was lost and accelerate what was delayed. I can open doors that have been shut for years, and I can bring opportunities back around in ways you never expected. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom. Every disappointment will become an appointment with destiny if you trust me fully. I am not asking you to carry the burdens of tomorrow just to walk with me today. Trust me for the next step, and I will guide you into the land of promise. The provision you seek is closer than you know. Stay attentive to my whispers, for I will show you where to go, who to speak with, and what steps to take. I am your shepherd, and I will not let you lack any good thing. Even when you feel unqualified or inadequate, remember that I do not choose the equipped, I equip the chosen. My strength is your portion, my wisdom is your guide, my favor is your shield. If you believe that my protection covers you and your family, comment 666 as your declaration of trust. Let this be your confidence. I am the God who never fails. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley, my faithfulness endures. I have seen generations rise and fall, kings and kingdoms come and go, but my promises remain unshaken. The world may change, but I do not. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you is everlasting, and my plans for you are filled with hope. Today, choose to silence every voice of doubt and lift your heart in expectation. This is your last chance to seize what I have placed before you. Walk through the open door, and you will see the miracles I have reserved for those who trust me. Remember, you are not just surviving, you are stepping into the life I dreamed for you before you were born. My child, stay rooted in my word, draw strength from my presence, and let my peace be the anchor for your soul. The days ahead will surprise you, not with disappointment, but with joy. You will laugh where you once cried. You will give testimony where you once had only questions. Stand firm, remain faithful, and let your spirit overflow with gratitude, for the greatest season of blessing is just ahead. My cherished child, as you receive these words, let your heart awaken to the truth that I am the God who sees you, loves you, and calls you by name. The struggles you have endured were never designed to break you. They were allowed to reveal the depths of my faithfulness and the certainty of my provision. Each time you cried out in secret, I was listening. Each time you questioned whether I would come through, I was already working behind the scenes, arranging details you could not see, and preparing blessings that were far greater than anything you imagined. You may look around and see others walking in abundance, and it can be tempting to compare your journey to theirs. But I want you to remember, I write a unique story for each of my children. Your path is set apart, marked with my fingerprints, guided by my wisdom. What I have prepared for you will fit your life, perfectly tailored to your dreams, your needs, and your deepest desires. There is no lack in my storehouse, and I never run out of ways to bless my people. If your spirit is ready to receive the miracle I have designed for you, comment 111 now as a declaration of your expectancy. I know there have been times when you felt your efforts went unnoticed and your faith unappreciated. The enemy tries to convince you that your giving, your prayers, and your kindness were wasted. But I am here to say, not a single act of love or sacrifice has been forgotten. I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me. Your season of waiting is turning into a season of harvest. I will repay what was lost, and I will return it to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You have heard stories of sudden turnaround moments when my power broke through and changed everything in an instant. These stories are not distant or reserved for a chosen few. I am the same miracle-working God today, and I am releasing that same supernatural power into your circumstances. Do not look at your limitations, for I am the God of limitless supply. When you are weak, my strength is revealed. When you are in need, my abundance is poured out. My miracles are not bound by the world's economy, and my blessings are not restricted by human reasoning. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code once reserved for elitists is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are doors that have remained shut for so long you stop believing they could ever open. Yet, I hold the keys to every locked place. I am unlocking opportunities for jobs, promotions, contracts, and ideas. For those in business, I am bringing new customers, divine connections, and unexpected favor. For those seeking direction, I am clearing the path, shining light where there was darkness, and speaking clarity to your mind. If you believe that my guidance is leading you to breakthrough, comment 1515 and align your heart with my direction. Do not be afraid of the changes that are coming. What feels like an ending is only the beginning of a greater season. I am closing some doors, not to punish you, but to protect you from paths that would lead to emptiness. Trust that every shift is part of my plan, and every redirection is leading you toward abundance. Let go of what no longer serves you, and make room for the new things I am bringing. Some of you have inherited mindsets of lack beliefs that say you will never have enough, that you must always struggle, that blessing is for others but not for you. Today, I break that cycle. My Son came that you might have life, and have it abundantly. The old is gone, the new has come. As you receive this, let faith arise in your soul. Declare with your mouth that you are blessed, favored, and protected by the Most High. Throughout Scripture, I have shown myself strong on behalf of those who trust me. I provided a ram for Abraham, a stream in the desert for Hagar, and a coin in the mouth of a fish for my disciples. Each miracle carried a message. I see you, I care for you, and I will provide for you in the most unexpected ways. Your miracle will not look like anyone else's, but it will be perfect for your need. When you are tempted to worry, remember that I am your provider. Anxiety cannot add a single hour to your life or a single coin to your purse, but faith unlocks the storehouses of heaven. Lay down your burdens at my feet and pick up my peace. Let gratitude fill your heart even before you see the answer. Praise is a magnet for miracles, and thanksgiving draws my presence closer. In the coming days, I will place people in your path who will speak encouragement, offer assistance, and bring fresh opportunities. Be ready to recognize my hand in every conversation, every meeting, and every open door. I work through people, and I will surround you with those who uplift and support you. No weapon formed against you will prosper, for my protection is your shield. If you are claiming my shield over your finances and future, comment 1313 now, and let faith settle deep in your spirit. Let nothing shake your confidence. My promises are yes and amen. You are not beneath, you are above. You are not forgotten, you are my beloved. You are not destined for failure. You are marked for victory. The winds of change are blowing in your favor, and my favor surrounds you as a shield. Lift your head, open your heart, and step forward with boldness. Even as the world shifts and uncertainty grows, know that you belong to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. I am your anchor in every storm, your provider in every famine, your answer in every question. No matter what news you hear or what circumstances you face, keep your eyes on me. I am faithful to complete every promise I have made. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Trust my timing, embrace my ways, and celebrate my goodness. I am moving in your favor even now, and soon you will see with your own eyes the miracles you have believed for in your heart. My precious child, I know how often you have felt the heaviness of waiting those long stretches of time where it seemed as if nothing was changing, as if your prayers vanished into silence. I have witnessed every battle you fought in your mind, every time you wondered whether my promises would ever truly appear for you. Let me assure you, my word is living and active, and my timing is always perfect, even when you do not yet see the answer. There are hidden roots growing beneath the surface, and just because you do not see the fruit today does not mean the miracle is not on its way. You have not missed your moment. My appointed time is upon you. You have come so far, sometimes holding on by only a thread, yet you did not let go. That determination and faith have not gone unnoticed. I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me, and I promise you, every tear, every sleepless night, every generous act in your season of lack is producing a harvest of blessing that cannot be stopped. I have seen you sow in faith when you could have kept for yourself. I have seen you believe for others' miracles while quietly wondering about your own. Today, I am saying, your turn has come. There are doors being opened for you right now that no person, circumstance, or enemy can close. My angels have gone before you, preparing paths of favor and divine appointments. You will find that things begin to shift suddenly. Where there was struggle, ease will come. Where there was confusion, clarity will break through. Trust that every shift in your surroundings is under my control. I am a God of suddenlies, and I can change your story in an instant. If you are believing me for a sudden breakthrough, comment 1717 as your declaration that the wait is ending. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know the thoughts that try to cloud your mind. Doubt will tell you, it's too late. Fear will whisper, it's impossible. But I have never been bound by time, nor limited by what the world calls possible. My miracles transcend every barrier. Remember Lazarus, whose story the world declared over, but whom I called back to life with a single word. There is no circumstance too far gone for my resurrection power. Your finances, your family, your dreams, nothing is beyond my reach. Let me speak to the part of you that feels unworthy of abundance. The world has taught you to expect little, to brace yourself for disappointment. But I am a generous Father. My desire is not for you to scrape by, but to walk in more than enough, to experience my provision overflowing. When I bless you, it is not just for your comfort, but to equip you to bless others, to carry my light and love wherever you go. Let the old beliefs of scarcity fall away. Begin to speak life over your finances. Prophesy increase. Declare overflow not by your strength, but by my Spirit. There will be moments in the coming days when opportunities appear out of nowhere, unexpected calls, ideas, and chances to take bold steps. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. Recognize my fingerprints and follow my leading. I will nudge your heart, give you peace about decisions, and place wise counsel in your path. I am orchestrating everything for your good. If you trust me to guide every step, comment 2121 now and align your heart with my direction. You are not walking this journey alone. My presence is your constant companion, even when you cannot feel it. When anxiety tries to rise, let worship and gratitude be your weapons. Praise is the sound that scatters the enemy, and thanksgiving is the key that unlocks new doors. The more you focus on my faithfulness, the smaller your fears become. Fix your eyes on me, and you will find that I am closer than your troubles, stronger than your enemies, and greater than every obstacle. Your story is about to change in visible ways. Others will see my goodness reflected in your life, and some will marvel while others may question. Do not shrink back from the testimony I am building in you. You will become living proof that my promises do not fail, that my favor finds those who trust me, even when the world calls them foolish. Let your life be a banner for my glory, your abundance a signpost that points back to me. You have wondered if you can really leave a legacy, if you can ever be the one to break the cycle of lack that has been in your family for generations. I am telling you today, yes, you can. Through your obedience and faith, I will bless not only you but those who come after you. You will be the starting point of a new story, a legacy of provision, freedom, and faith. The breakthroughs I release in your life will echo for years to come. Stand firm, Trust me, and know that nothing is wasted in my kingdom. I see the secret dreams you have tucked away in your heart, businesses you want to start, ways you hope to help others, gifts you long to use for my glory. Do not bury those dreams in fear or let them wither in doubt. I am breathing new life into your hopes, new energy into your vision, and new resources into your hands. Watch as I send support from unexpected places, as I open streams of income and favor you never considered. If you receive this, comment 1919 and mark this moment as the beginning of a new season. You are covered, chosen, and called for such a time as this. No curse, no failure, no past mistake can cancel the blessing I have spoken over your life. Walk with confidence, knowing my hand is upon you and my spirit goes before you. You will not miss out on what I have for you, and you will not be left behind. The last shall be first, and your time is now. My child, remain steadfast in prayer, bold in expectation, and unwavering in your devotion to me. As you keep your focus on my promises, you will witness my miracle sown after another, like waves of mercy and provision. Rejoice, for the best is yet to come. My dearly loved child, there are moments when you stand at the edge of breakthrough, not realizing just how close you truly are to all that you have been hoping for. I want you to sense my nearness in this very hour. The waiting has not been wasted. Every second you held on, every breath you took in faith, every prayer you uttered in hope has built a foundation for the flood of blessings that is about to sweep into your life. Let this truth settle in your soul. I have heard you, I have seen you, and I am about to move in a way that only I can. Do not underestimate the power of a single step of faith. Often, miracles begin with the smallest act of obedience, a phone call made, an application sent, a seed sown, a word of encouragement given to someone else even while you were in need yourself. You may look back one day and realize that the doors opening for you now were set in motion by seeds you planted in a different season. Nothing escapes my attention. Every act of love, generosity, and faith has been recorded and is now producing a harvest in your life. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not defined by the lack of your past, but by the promises I have spoken over your future. If you have ever doubted your worthiness, remember that my Son gave his life so that you could step boldly into blessing. You are clothed in righteousness, wrapped in my favor, and anointed for such a time as this. My desire is for you to live in abundance, not just for your own comfort, but to become a beacon of hope for others who are watching your journey. If you believe your life will inspire others through my blessing, comment 1414 as your statement of faith. There are voices around you, some encouraging, others critical. Do not let the doubts of others drown out my promise to you. There will be those who question your breakthrough or envy your blessing, but remember, I am your source and your vindicator. What I am releasing into your life cannot be stolen, sabotaged, or withheld by anyone. What is meant for you will find its way to you. Your trust in me is what sets you apart. You may feel as if time is running out or that you have been passed over, but I want you to know my timing is never late. What looks like a delay is often my divine preparation. I am arranging resources, aligning opportunities, and orchestrating people so that everything comes together at the right moment. The waiting room is not a punishment, but a place of preparation. Hold on a little longer, for you will soon see the fulfillment of all I have promised. In this season, I am sending divine helpers, people who will support your dreams, invest in your calling, and walk beside you as you step into new territory. Be open to relationships that feel like answered prayers. Expect favor in unexpected places, support from unlikely sources, and encouragement when you need it most. I will not allow you to journey alone. If you're ready to welcome the right people into your life, comment 2020 as your act of trust. Child, there are gifts and abilities I have placed within you that the world has not yet seen. You may have hidden your talents, thinking they were not important or valuable, but I am now calling them forth. I will make room for your gift. I will draw attention to what I have placed within you. Use what you have in your hand and watch as I multiply it. Your creativity, your ideas, your hard work all are tools for my glory and for your breakthrough. There is a new sound rising in your life, the sound of freedom, of answered prayers, of debts canceled and dreams revived. I am releasing you from the grip of old limitations. Where there was shame, I am bringing honor. Where there was debt, I am bringing abundance. Where there was anxiety, I am pouring out my perfect peace. Your identity is not in your struggle, but in your connection to me. The closer you draw, the more you will realize the riches of my kingdom are yours. Remember, you are not just seeking blessing, you are learning to carry it well. With every increase, I will teach you wisdom. With every new resource, I will grant you discernment. My Spirit will lead you in decisions about giving, investing, and stewarding what I place in your hands. Do not fear making mistakes, for I am your teacher and your provider. What you dedicate to me, I will multiply for your good and my glory. If you have ever wondered if you can truly walk free from financial fear, know that I am breaking the chains that have bound you for too long. I am declaring over you a new season of provision and freedom. You will sleep in peace, knowing I am your source. You will wake up in expectation, knowing new mercies are waiting. If you receive this promise of peace and provision, comment 1818 and let your faith speak louder than your fears. You are destined to be the answer to someone else's prayer. As I bless you, you will become a blessing. You will give with a joyful heart and inspire hope in those who watch your life. The breakthroughs that are coming will be undeniable, and your story will echo with my faithfulness for generations to come. Beloved, keep your heart open and your spirit alert. Each day holds new opportunities for my miracles to manifest. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Stay in step with my Spirit, trust my word, and watch as I turn your last chance into the beginning of a brand new story of abundance. My treasured child, as this sacred message continues to flow over your life, I want you to sense the shifting of the spiritual atmosphere around you. You may not realize it, but even now, angels are being dispatched on your behalf. There is movement in the heavens every time you choose faith over fear, every time you whisper a prayer instead of a complaint, every time you dare to believe when everything in the natural says it's over. The world may call it impossible, but I call it your season of miracles. When you partner with me, nothing can stand in the way of my promise being fulfilled. There is an inheritance of blessing that has your name on it. No matter what has happened before, no matter what your family history or your past mistakes, my mercy rewrites your story. The generational curses of lack and limitation are broken in my name. You are the one I have chosen to shift the direction of your family line, to establish a legacy of faith, prosperity, and freedom. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for your willingness to say yes. If you receive this mantle of blessing, comment 1616 to make this declaration of faith your own. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not allow the disappointments of yesterday to define your expectations for today. I am the God who makes all things new. I am restoring hope where it has faded, reviving dreams that seem dead, and infusing fresh courage into your soul. My hand is upon you, steadying you in the storm and leading you to a safe place. Let go of the regrets and what-ifs. Fix your eyes on the open doors ahead, because my plans for you are good and your future is bright with promise. You may feel small in the eyes of the world, but you are significant in mine. When I look at you, I see someone who is worthy of my very best. I delight in providing for you, in surprising you with gifts you didn't even ask for. I want to overflow your life with such goodness that those who witness your transformation will have no doubt it was my hand that did it. My abundance is not limited by your background, your education, or your connections. My supply is limitless, and I love to provide in ways that leave you in awe. As you continue to walk with me, keep your heart uncluttered by worry. Let gratitude rise up like a song, even before the breakthrough arrives. Praise me for what is coming, and you will find your spirit growing stronger, your outlook more hopeful, and your atmosphere more peaceful. The enemy cannot thrive in a heart filled with gratitude. Speak my promises out loud each day. Declare that you are blessed, that your needs are met, and that my favor goes before you. Your words have power to shift the environment around you. In these coming days, I will give you eyes to see opportunities others overlook. Ideas for increase will come to your mind as gentle nugesto, not ignore them. Follow my leading, and you will find unexpected streams of provision. I am a creative God, and I delight in giving creative solutions. Trust the process, even when it does not make sense to those around you. The results will be undeniable, and your testimony will inspire faith in many. Child, you are never alone. My presence is your constant companion. In the darkest nights and the brightest days, I am as close as your next breath. There is nothing you can do to make me love you less, and nothing you can do to make me love you more. My love for you is perfect and everlasting. When anxiety tries to cloud your mind, remember that I am your peace. When you feel pressure building, come to me, and I will give you rest. You may not always understand my timing, but trust that I am never late. There are answers being released, even now, answers to prayers you prayed long ago and may have even forgotten. I am moving people, resources, and circumstances to align perfectly for your good. Stay patient, keep trusting, and do not give up right before the breakthrough. If you are holding on to faith even in the waiting, comment 2222 as your personal affirmation that you will not let go. My child, your finances are not your source. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider, and I will supply all your needs according to my riches in glory. Stop measuring your future by what you see in your bank account and start measuring it by what I have spoken over you. My promises are truer than any temporary fact. I can bring increase from unexpected places, raise up help from strangers, and turn scarcity into surplus in a single moment. I've given you authority to declare blessing over your life. Stand up and speak my promises into your home, your business, your work, and your relationships. Prophesy increase, favor, open doors, and peace. Watch as I back up every word of faith with my supernatural power. Do not let fear or discouragement take root. Evict them with the truth of my word. Every place you claim in faith, I will secure with my presence. Remember, your story is not finished. The best chapters have yet to be written. What I am about to do will exceed your imagination and answer your deepest prayers. Do not be surprised when opportunities multiply and blessings find you unexpectedly. Keep your heart tender toward me and your hands open to receive. If you are ready to embrace every blessing I have prepared, comment 2424 and let the world know that you are aligned with heaven's agenda for your life. Your willingness to believe is the invitation I have been waiting for. My dear child, even now, I am moving behind the scenes to turn every challenge into a testimony of my faithfulness. Do not lose heart, for I am aligning resources, people, and opportunities to bless you far beyond your expectations. Stand firm in your faith, knowing that I am your everlasting provider. If you are ready to claim this blessing and see my hand at work in your finances, comment 2525 as your step of trust. Keep your heart open, for you are walking into a season of overflow and undeniable miracles. Believe your breakthrough is near. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever.